Okay, John, so maybe I'll be the host for the moment. I've heard that you read a lot about Cracow and legends about it, so maybe you could share something about it.
Yeah, okay. So, as I remember, there is a story regarding a bugle player from the Middle Ages, and his job was to look out for any invaders that were arriving. And during the Middle Ages, the enemy was the Tatar, and there was one such invasion whereby they were arriving, and so he was sounded the call of the bugle, and he was playing this sound, and it was stop. He got caught halfway through with an arrow through his throat, and he died. And to this day, they play the bugle once an hour on 4 occasions to represent the 4 corners of the world, but the playing stops halfway through to represent the end of this poor bugle player's life.
Excellent. You could be a guide tour.
Maybe one day. That's my destiny in Krakow, to
Okay.
be the new tour guide.
Okay, but maybe now we should get inside the sukiennicę to see what's inside.
Yeah, let's go and have a look at the sukienica.
Krakow is Poland's second largest city and one of its oldest. Situated on the Vistula River in the Lesser Poland region, the city dates back to the 7th century. Krakow was the official capital of Poland until 1596 and has traditionally been one of the leading centers of Polish academic, economic, cultural, and artistic life. Cited as one of Europe's most beautiful cities, its old town was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The city has grown from a Stone Age settlement to Poland's second most important city. It began as a hamlet on Wawel Hill and was already reported as a busy trading center in Central Europe in 965. With the establishment of new universities and cultural venues and the emergence of the Second Polish Republic in 1918 and throughout the 20th century, Krakow reaffirmed its role as a major national academic and artistic center. The city has a population of about 770,000. After the invasion of Poland by Nazi Germany at the start of World War II, the newly defined district Krakow became the capital of Germany's central government. The Jewish population of the city was forced into a walled zone known as the Cracow Ghetto, from which they were sent to German extermination camps such as the nearby Auschwitz, never to return. In 1978, Karol Wojtyła, Archbishop of Krakow, was elevated to the papacy as Pope John Paul II, the first Slavic pope ever, and the first non-Italian pope in 455 years. Also that year, UNESCO approved the first ever sites for its new World Heritage List, including the entire Old Town in inscribing Krakow's historic center. Krakow is classified as a global city with a high sufficiency ranking by GAWC. Its extensive cultural heritage across the epochs of Gothic, Renaissance, and Baroque architecture includes the Wawel Cathedral and the Royal Castle on the banks of the Vistula, the St. Mary's Basilica, St. Peter and Paul Church, and the largest medieval market square in Europe, the Rynek Główny. Krakow is home to Jagiellonian University, one of the oldest universities in the world and traditionally Poland's most reputable institution of higher learning. In the year 2000, Krakow was named European Capital of Culture. In 2013, Krakow was officially approved as a UNESCO City of Literature. The city also hosted World Youth Day in July 2016. You can find more information at krakow.travel, the official tourist website of the city, where you can find an intuitive planner of stay and ready sightseeing routes, including routes around Kazimierz.
All right then, so we're inside the Sukienica. It's a building that was under the UNESCO list from 1978. So, Ania, what is a Sukienica?
The original name is based on sukno, which means the very expensive material.
Okay.
Because here was a trademark. All the buyers were wanted to buy any objects came here, and originally it was just small wooden pair of buildings.
Yeah.
And then it was rebuilt many times.
Uh-huh.
And from the end of 19th century, it's in this.
It looked like this?
Yes, definitely.
So I've noticed a lot of coats of arms on the walls above the market stalls here. Why are they there?
There are cities that were located on the trade route in the Middle Ages in Poland.
Okay.
So here we can see how big it was and how huge, how long. It was through whole Poland.
Okay. So this is where they all kind of came together, though, in the end, and brought all of their things for sale. And
Yes.
this is where they met. Okay. It's the central trading place.
Yes, of course, because you can buy here an amber from sea, and also all traditional items from mountains and from all directions from over the Poland.
All the most valuable things from all over Poland.
Yes.
Okay, lovely. All right then, I can see this is a stall which sells amber, which over the years was one of the most precious items on sale here at Cukiernica. What is the significance of amber?
You know, amber is called Polish gold because it's very expensive and it's from the Baltic Sea, and also it's used in medicine, so it's not only pretty but also healthy.
So it has healing qualities.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
You can also make vodka out of amber.
Really?
Yes.
And how does it taste?
Never tried.
Okay.
But I only know there is something like that.
Right then. So it has this kind of rich, orangey brown colour to it.
Yes.
All right then. I can see that there's some which have got little pieces inside of it, like insects stuck inside.
Yeah, they're very, very old. I think they have thousands of years.
Thousands of years old. I'm guessing they're not cheap then if you're buying a thousands of years old insect to be coated in amber. All right then.
So, as you can see, Krakow is 24-hour city, and you can meet here people from all over the world.
Indeed, yeah. Poland's most visited city, and absolutely beautiful place, full of culture and historic places to visit. Indeed, join us again next time when we'll take you on a journey around Poland's most beautiful and culturally deep cities.
Venite a Cracovia!
Ven a visitar Cracovia.
Vine a visitar Cracovia.
欢迎来到 Cracow。